Morning. Derek said you're both going to the club for breakfast. Do you want to meet for lunch later? Look, can we put the KSF termination behind us? I'll do anything you want.
I don't want you involved in Halo with Handsome anymore. Pass it along to someone else.
Why?
You asked me what would appease me, and this is it.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Fine. Money problems?
Don't worry. I'll contribute my share of Khalid's basketball training expenses.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Your plan to humiliate me and undermine my son's respect for me is not going to work.
You pretty much achieved that on your own.
I intend to make it up to Khalid. Be the father you can be proud of.
We'll see.
You will.
Jessica's gone out before breakfast. That's early.
She's not happy with me.
On the upside, we get to eat breakfast in peace.
Good morning.
Since they go.
Since they go, how'd you get in?
Oh, your lorry let me in.
Good. You didn't run to Mum. She's in a bad mood today.
Wow, lucky me.
Have you had breakfast?
Not yet.
Join us. What brings you here?
Oh, thank you. Well, I was just in the area. I thought I'd drop by to see you. How have you been?
You can ask Matthew. I've been a good girl, been taking your tonics.
You look better than the last time I saw you. Too bad I can't say the same for Dr. Shen.
What happened to him?
Thanks to your husband.
Everything has been settled. Nothing to worry about.
What's going on?
Your husband, itchy fingers, got nothing better to do. Trying to...
Shall we eat? Since they go, you want to wash your hands first? Let me explain to Yoke myself.
Matthew will explain to you.
Yeah, very fresh, just made.
Thanks. Everything okay?
I got an email from KSUH. It states here that Jessica is no longer in the KSF funding committee.
Wow, Auntie Mei Wan, this means confirm no one is going to put you in prison.
No one was ever going to put Mei Wan in prison. She never did anything wrong.
Them kicking Jessica out of the committee makes it look like Jessica was responsible for this mess. You think Jessica was behind the misuse of the fund rumours?
I wouldn't put it past her. She's capable of it.
But how come they let her take the blame? I thought the Shelleys always protect their own kind.
Maybe things have changed now that Ananya's in charge.
A non-Shelley fired a Shelley in a Shelley company. This Ananya got guts. Respect.
Motor neuron disease? That's insane.
We needed something drastic to get Shen's family's attention.
You of all people know how complicated things are with Shen and his family.
That's why I did it.
Why can't you find another way that doesn't involve lying? You should run this by me.
I know, I agree. We should be more honest with each other.
You shouldn't have done this. It will open a whole can of worms.
Yoke, it's been so long. Maybe this can of worms should be open so they can figure out what happened in Shen's life to cause the DID. I'm sure it's all tied in with his family.
Explain to Yoke already?
Yes.
Good. Married couples should always be honest with each other. Well, at least that's what my wife always used to say.
Hello.
Oh, you damn lousy maid.
Who are you? How can we help you?
Is this the Shelley home? I'm looking for Celia Shelley. I'm Dr. Shen's mother.
Mrs. Shen. I'm Matthew, Shen's friend.
I'm Go, also Shen's friend.
Nice to meet you.
Yoke, my wife.
So, where's Celia Shelley? She said there's an important news about my son.
I asked Celia to contact you. Shen Yang is in hospital right now.
Which hospital? GFPH? I'll go and see him now.
Wait, Mr. Shen. Shen Yang has all these tests to do today at the hospital. Give me a bit more time. Let me check on the schedule and I'll make arrangements for you to meet him.
All right then. I'll return to my own hotel room and call my doctors for a second opinion.
I don't trust your doctors there.
I understand. I'll see you out.
What is that husband of yours up to?
I have no idea.
Yoke, can you arrange for a hospital room for Young? Off the record. Yoke, please. We're on to something. His mother just showed up, and she seems very worried about him. This is our chance to get to the root of why and how Shen has DID. It can really help his treatment.
Fine.
I really hope for Shen's sake you know what you're doing.
Young, can you meet me at GFPH?
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, I heard from Kenneth you're starting your own business.
Taking some lessons first?
I think it's great. If only Zaryn would step out of his comfort zone like you're doing and find the right job for his skills.
He's working in Adina's, isn't he?
It's a bit of a waste of his skills.
Oh, yes. I heard he used to work at KSUH.
I've got a list of companies that are hiring, jobs I know Zaryn would be a good fit for. But the last person he'll listen to is me.
Oh, that's a pity.
You know what? Maybe he'll listen to you.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, you were in the same situation as he is now.
I could try and speak to him.
Great. I'll send you the links right now.
Got it.
See what I mean? These jobs are much better fit.
Yeah, but these jobs are based overseas.
I feel Zaryn's success rate will be higher with these companies. His crime was too high profile. No company here would take a chance on him. Working overseas is the only way he can start with a clean slate without baggage.
I get what you mean. I mean, even I was reluctant to tell people about my background.
You think you can talk to Zaryn?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
See you.
I am not doing it.
All you have to do is lie in bed and pretend to sleep.
I really should punch you right now.
Look, if you want to know whether your family truly cares about Shen, this is it.
Yoke, you want tau hui?
No, I just came to see if everything is okay.
So far, so good. After KSF put up the statement, there are no reporters coming here to kacau us. I heard Jessica is no longer in the committee. Did she have anything to do with the rumors about me cheating?
The auditors found some corporate governance lapses.
Means what?
Oh, it means business should have been conducted with more strict protocols. Anyway, it's nothing personal.
Oh, so how's things between you and Jessica?
Are you done wasting your time here?
Drop your act. I know you're not sick.
Then why are you here?
To see for myself how far you will go to extract more money from us for your pet project. All right? You win. State the amount. I'll call the bank and have them transfer the money over. Not even a thank you.
I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. In fact, I don't want you in my life. The only reason you're here is because my friend had a dumb idea. Now are you convinced? This is the ice-cold family I come from who have never once given a crap about me. So you can go home now. Sorry, Blue Fly Mouse, to get here.
Yang. Yang. Yang.
Why are you here after all these years of avoiding me?
You were avoiding us too.
You refused to come to the wedding.
That wedding to Yoke Shelley? You remember when you came to see us?
You had pneumonia.
You didn't even care that I was sick.
That's not true.
You looked at me like I'm not your mother, like you were not my son.
And that's why you refused to come to the wedding. Why now? Why are you here now?
That Celia Shelley made it sound so serious. I was afraid I'll never see you again. Then I came here and found out that this was all a lie.
How did you find out? You have people checking on me. Why? You know what? I don't care anymore. When are you leaving?
Not until I meet the people involved in this free clinic project of yours.
Why?
You suddenly ask for money after all these years. And then all these lies about you being sick. Do you expect me to leave just like that without getting any answers?
What answers are you looking for?
Once I find out, maybe I'll tell you. If you want more funding from us, you better play by our rules.
I'm sorry I lied about Shen having motor neuron disease.
Sorry, no cure. You know, he tricked Dr. Shen's mother into going to the hospital.
But she came.
Yes, she even hugged him.
That's wonderful.
A lie is a lie. You should scold him.
Yes, lying is bad. Don't do that again.
What? That's it? You Shelleys have no sense of what is right and wrong.
Matthew meant well.
I have to thank you for contacting the Shens.
Well, I'm surprised that the elder brother didn't turn up himself.
Elder brother?
Shen Tian. I reached out to him, not his mother. Oh well, a happy reunion nonetheless.
Oh, I gotta go. Excuse me. Hey, sorry about Jessica earlier.
What do you want?
I just wanted to discuss the upcoming vlogs with you and Handsome.
You discuss it with Handsome and Debbie.
I think you should be involved.
Jay.
Milk, hi. So, can we discuss?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Can wait until you're free.
You sit here and wait. Take up one table. My customer got no place to sit.
Yoke can sit there.
It's okay, I'll just come back later when the crowd thins out.
So, was breaking fast harder in prison?
In some ways, but in others, I had more time for reflection and prayer. Last year, I told myself that it would be my last Ramadan in prison. And when I get out, I'll break fast with my family every day. And you know what's the best part? I get to do it with my son this year.
I'm happy for you. So, how's the job search coming along?
Not much progress.
Don't give up. You'll get there. It took me a while to realize that I don't just want to work for someone else, but run my own business.
Not everybody is lucky to have the right connections like you.
It's not about luck. It's about being open to new ideas. Speaking of which, I came across these job listings that I thought might interest you. Can I forward it to you?
Sure. How did you know about these companies?
A friend forwarded it to me.
Thanks for this, man.
No problem.
Hi, I brought snacks.
Oh, this.
For you.
Just leave it there.
When you're free, I'd like to sit down with you and Handsome to discuss the new vlog ideas.
I don't want to vlog anymore.
But Ma, I want to continue vlogging.
Yeah. After the rumors about us cheating KSF funds, I just don't want any more attention. I'm sick and tired of being targeted.
But you said no one is harassing you anymore, right?
One dies down, another rumors will come up again.
Auntie Mewan, why don't we hear you out first?
I'm tired. I just want to go home and rest.
I can go through the ideas with Debbie and Handsome first.
I can update you later.
Whatever.
Don't forget this.
Mrs. Shen, how wonderful to finally meet you.
Likewise.
Please. Oh, Dr. Shen says that your family's interested in injecting more money into the free clinic project.
Yes, and we insist on being heavily involved.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, since this clinic will be significantly funded by the Shen Group, we expect you to be answerable to the Shen Group.
I beg your pardon. It is a Kwan Shelley Foundation initiative.
Mom, you can't just come in and take over.
Why not? What right do they have to dictate everything when we are the one contributing to majority of the fund?
But
It's almost dinner time. Would you like to join us for dinner?
Yes, let's. Both families should get to know each other better. I think it's long overdue.
Okay.
count me out.
Mrs. Shen, finally we meet. Please call me Derek. May I call you Ling?
Hello. Where's Jessica?
Probably touching up her lipstick or something.
I understand your husband's recently retired, Mrs. Shen.
Yes, but he still goes to the office every morning. 7 a.m. sharp.
Impressive businessman, your husband. Can you tell me, why did your family distance yourselves from Dr. Shen?
My husband issued that statement without discussing it with me.
Oh, Jessica, come and meet Ling. What are you doing here?
Hello, Jessica.
Yo, this is the customer I was telling you about earlier.
Say hello to Mrs. Shen.
It's okay. We met this morning. Yoke Shelley, the girl who was supposed to marry my son, but married him instead. Right?
Ma, we're back.
Yeah. Later, we go for supper together, okay?
I want to eat spaghetti.
Okay, anything. My treat.
Are you feeling better now?
Was I not feeling well?
Then why were you so cold to Yoke just now?
It's better that way.
Handsome. Go and chope seats at the coffee shop now. I'll help your ma to close the store.
Okay.
Go. Auntie Mei-wan, Handsome's not here already. Can you tell me what you mean?
Yeah. Jessica is someone who could not lose, especially over Yoke. Even when Yoke and I were only talking, Jessica is not happy.
You think she's going to sabo you again?
Sabo me, I can handle. It's just, she's going to make things difficult for Yoke.
I understand, but Yoke really cares about you and especially Handsome. You know, she worked very hard to promote boss lady.
That's why all the more I should keep my distance. Yoke is a Shelley. She should be close to her real family.
You're the mother of my son's ex-fiancée who cheated on him with you.
With all due respect, you are mistaken. Yoke never cheated on Shen.
Then explain how your daughter ended up marrying him instead of my son on their wedding day.
Dr. Shen called off the engagement. Yoke insisted on going ahead with the wedding. We waited, but Shen never showed up.
And so you showed up and proposed to her. How romantic and convenient.
It just worked out that way.
That's because you planned it. You destroyed his reputation, planned a smear campaign against him, and accused him of being a sugar daddy. Also, that my son can look like the bad guy and her, the victim. And all along, she was the one cheating on him.
You are crazy. And you're making things up.
Someone's actually told you a very strange, twisted version of the actual event.
I trust my sources.
If you want proof, you just search for Dr. Shen and social escort.
That's all after the engagement was called off. He has the right to see any women.
Why can't we ever have a normal dinner in this house?
Why? This is far more interesting.
Oh, really? Is that why he's not here for dinner? He gave up his career as a surgeon to take up a management position just so that he can be a trophy husband to you.
Your son was given the role of medical director at GFPH. That's a role that many doctors would die for.
And where is he now? Setting up a free clinic for you people?
What's wrong with that? It's not like anything bad.
My son was meant for greater things in life. Not some management position in some stupid free clinic. You all set him up to fail. You destroy his personal and professional life. Drag his reputation through mud. All this just to make her look good. I wish my son had never met you.
you happy now? Are you any closer to getting the truth about Shen's past?
Nice try with Ajay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you got Ajay to look at the overseas job listings.
And why would I do that?
To get me out of Singapore? You are threatened by my bond with Khalid.
You're crazy.
The fact is, I managed to connect with Khalid while you are still struggling after a head start.
You think I'm jealous?
The fact is, Khalid needs me. If you can't deal with it, feel free to cut and run like you did years ago. But I'm not going anywhere.
Mrs. Shen, I hope we have the opportunity to clear up the misunderstanding between our families.
That won't be necessary.
I think it would be helpful in facilitating our future working relationship, especially on the free clinic project.
The free clinic project is my son's passion project. Naturally, I would want it to be successful.
So do we.
And I pledge to continuously support this project financially.
That's wonderful.
On one condition. I want Yoke Shelley fired and out of KSUH.
Hi, may I help you?
I'm Dr. Shen's mother. You must be Ella, the social escort.
Yes, I was a sugar baby.
How refreshingly honest.
I am not proud of that period in my life, but it is what it is.
Do you know how much you have hurt my son? He was accused of being your sugar daddy.
It was an unfair accusation, and I'm really sorry I hurt him. But I've apologized to Shen and we've made our peace. I just want to move on from my past.
I wish you all the best.